And in terms of scaling, how do you approach that? Is it more trade shows? Can you tell me a little bit about your sales approach? How do you reach out and connect with somebody? Because I'm assuming it's not like an email or a cold LinkedIn connection. How do you do that?
We'll get back to the email in just a minute. Thank you for this question. It's a very good one. While I was sitting at the other side of the table, so I served as a R&D manager at VRT, the Belgian public service broadcaster. And to procure technology at that time, I went to trade fairs as a buyer. And when we incorporated Limecraft, we did what we were comfortable of doing, having a big booth at a trade show. Now, that doesn't really scale. Trade shows are largely a waste of time. There are a lot of tourists out there. And there's one more message I would like to share with fellow software as a service business owners. When you're at the price point of between 2,000 and 5,000 euro per month or dollar per month as a starting point, it's too cheap to send an expensive sales in the field and to accept a sales cycle of 12 months. It just doesn't scale, and trade shows are in that category. However, it's too expensive to just have a purchase order based on a quote on the back of an envelope. So you're like in between typical software as a service with a good website and some search engine optimization. So as a sales strategy, we had to do both. We had to have an excellent website. People have to understand what we do just by browsing the website. Good email marketing, a proper presence on social media. And then when people sign up for a trial, that's the point where sales kicks in, but it will be primarily inside sales. When people sign up for a trial account, we should be able to approach them either by email or by telephone within 15 minutes, and chances are very likely that we sign up a new customer if we're close enough. But coming to the point of emailing, sorry to say, but the first lead customers, I just advise anybody else to scrape LinkedIn and email your way up until you have the first 10 customers. I mean, it's all about authenticity. No mass mailings in MailChimp, but just a brief message, 2 sentences that you're interested in what the other side of the table is doing, and you have a perfect solution for what they're doing. And if that's authentic, short, and no bullshit, chances are very likely that you'll have a conversation. So if you then send out 100 emails and you have 10 conversations, you'll have the first few customers, and these are really key. The number one success thing is not press releases or capital, or it's all ersatz and waste of time. The number one thing for you to succeed as a SaaS business owner is reference customers, and there's no other way than to email yourself in and probably going straight to the top.